Hey, what's going on everybody? FG back here with another rebuild today. This one is actually an NBA 2K18, but we're going to make it as recent as possible. So let's jump into this. If you're new to the channel, don't be afraid to subscribe. Plenty more rebuilds like this, as well as other franchise content all day, every day. Thank you guys so much. Drop a like on the video and let's get into it. So we're going to use a custom roster. Obviously, we're going to try and find the most recent roster that we possibly can. Let's see, they got 2K19 roster. You know what? I wouldn't be too mad in doing a 2K19 rebuild. Let's see. I never got 2K19, so let's give it a shot. Alright, looking at the settings, we are not going to let league expansion just happen on us. Team chemistry, we're going to take off. We're going to take all this stuff off. Rule changes, I don't want any of that either. Cap can stay on. Logic, deadline, all that stuff. We're going to keep all that stuff on. I don't like the Stephen rule. That's the only thing I don't like. So we're going to take that off. And, of course, injuries off for all rebuilds. Gameplay doesn't matter because I'm not going to play in it. And we're ready to go. We are going to be rocking in a 2K19 rebuild. We're going to rock this rebuild with my Knicks. Let's do it. Let's rock it with the Knicks. And let's see, everything's going to be manual. Yes, that's right. We don't let the computer do anything. So let's get into this rebuild. All right, so since Kristaps is no longer with the New York Knicks, we're going to make that deal happen. Look at that, DSJ and DeAndre Jordan. That's pretty much making a lot of sense in that standpoint. So now we end up with that. So this is now what we're working with. I'm going to keep Knox. I'm going to keep DSJ. And I'm probably going to look to unload some of these big money deals. I'll let you know when I find some deals. Okay, we're going to unload Tim Hardaway here. We're going to get back a 2020 first round pick from the Charlotte Hornets. And we're going to get Bismack Biyombo. Don't ask why this is a deal the Denver Nuggets want to do, but we're going to get Isaiah Whitehead, and we're dumping Joakim Noah's huge contract onto them. Okay, we're going to dump off the contracts here of Lance Thomas and Courtney Lee. We're going to bring in Brook Lopez to the squad. Okay, found a great salary dumping deal here. We get rid of Brook Lopez. We bring in Costa Koufos and Deonta Davis. Saves us a ton right there. All right, we're going to do this trade. We're going to take a chance here on Jahlil Okafor. We're going to pick him up. He's only on a one-year contract. Carroll, we're going to end up getting, but we're going to end up probably flipping him right away. So let's see how that works out. All right, we're going to flip Carroll with a second-round pick from the Bulls for Wesley Matthews. This way we're picking up a one-year contract for a two-year contract. It's going to give us some good cap room. Okay, last thing I need to do is ship Biyombo's huge contract out, and we're going to pick up Iman Shumpert. Back to the New York Knicks he goes. All right, here we go. A lot of youth. This is what we're going to rock with for year number 1. Dennis Smith Jr. Wesley Matthews is going to play. We're going to have Mario Hezonja. We're going to have Kevin Knox, Mitchell Robinson, Trey Burke, Emmanuel Mudiay, Ron Baker, Jahlil Okafor, Deonta Davis, Frank Ntilikina, and Isaiah Whitehead will come off the bench. Shumpert's just going to kind of ride pine, and then we get a lot of reserves that just aren't going to play. But every single one of these players are young, with the exception of Wesley Matthews, who we just went ahead and kind of took him because he's on a one-year contract. As a matter of fact, you know what? I changed my mind. We're going to flip Matthews with Ron Baker, and we're going to let Ron Baker play the 28 minutes because he's young and we'll want to see how he will do. So I'll let you guys know how we do in season number 1. All right, at the end of season number 1, surprise, surprise, Stephen Curry winning MVP, Rookie of the Year, Luka Doncic, 6th Man of the Year, Tyreke Evans of the Pacers, Defensive Player of the Year, the Greek Freak, Most Improved Player, Chris Dunn of the Bulls, Coach of the Year, Dwayne Casey of the Toronto Raptors. Let's move on. Curry, Chris Paul, Greek Freak, Kawhi Leonard and Joel Embiid for the first team. Second team, James Harden, Mike Conley, LeBron James, Paul George, and Anthony Davis. Third team, Luka Doncic, John Wall, Kevin Love, Jabari Parker, and Kat. Defensive first team, Jimmy Butler, Chris Paul, Greek Freak, Kawhi Leonard, Joel Embiid. Second team, Doncic, Dunn, PG-13, Marvin Bagley, and Hassan Whiteside. All rookie first team, Luka Doncic, Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell, Marvin Bagley, DeAndre Ayton. The second team, our boys, Kevin Knox and DSJ, Lonzo Ball, Michael Porter, and De'Aaron Fox. So, very interesting. Let's move into the playoffs. Let's simulate the current round and see how this goes. You can see the Rockets and the Raptors with the 2-1 seeds. They both move on. It's 1, 2, 4, and 6 in the West, and 1, 3, 4, and 7 in the East. So let's go round number 2. Houston and Golden State. Why wouldn't you expect it? And you got Toronto and Indiana. Let's see. It's going to be Golden State in 7 and Toronto in 7. How exciting and how fitting is this final? And Golden State will take it from Toronto. Stephen Curry with the MVP, 32.2 points per game. So we'll move into the offseason. I'll let you guys know what is going to end up happening here. As we move along, player retirements, Dirk, Vince Carter, Manu Ginobili, some good retirements there. Hall of Fame inductees, Dirk, Paul Pierce, and Vince Carter. Jersey retirements, Manu gets his retired, Dirk Nowitzki gets his retired. How awesome is that? Let's move right forward to the draft lottery, as we obviously are going to have the number 1 chance here to get the first overall pick. We're going to skip it and just take a look. We get the first overall pick. Let's go. We can get anyone that we want to. That's going to be awesome. I will let you guys know who we end up with. Boris Haywood, a New York Knick, 84 overall with the first overall pick out of Minnesota. Hopefully he can really do a job for us. So, of course, we're going to sign Mr. Boris Haywood. Love bringing him into the team. Let's take a look at our team player options. Wesley Matthews has accepted his. So has Iman Shumpert. Oh my God. Ron Baker accepts his. And for Whitehead, you know what? We're going to accept his. Why the hell not? So looking at everybody who could have accepted and declined an option, there's really nobody great coming into the free agent class because of that. Let's take a look at our qualifying offers. We don't have any, so we're good. So into the moratorium here, where we can take a look and negotiate with some guys. Clint Capella, really the only star here. So this might be a year where we just try and grow the youth yet again. I will let you guys know what our starting lineup is going to look like and who we sign. Alright, so what we just did there, I didn't know if it was going to go through, but we got a 2021 first round pick unprotected from the Sacramento Kings. We dumped off Iman Shumpert and just about all of our second round picks. Alright, another one I wasn't sure was going to go through, but we get the 2019 unprotected first round pick from the Dallas Mavericks. We had to take Carroll back, but we gave them Wesley Matthews along with Damian Dotson and someone else, but we get the trade to go through. Now I really want to see if we can get rid of Carroll again. I don't know. We're going to find out. All right, for season number 2, we're ready to go. We have our rookie Haywood. DSJ goes up to an 82 overall. Kevin Knox to an 80. Nerlens Noel was our big signing in free agency. Mitchell Robinson resuming starting position at center, and Dwayne Wade we signed up for a $9 million for a 1-year contract. He'll be the 6th man. Mario Hezonja still there. We signed up Jonathan Motley for a cheap contract, Deonta Davis, Emmanuel Mudiay, Ron Baker, Frank Ntilikina round out those getting minutes. Carroll will not be getting minutes with his extremely large contract, and Corey Brewer was signed for a league minimum deal. He will not be getting minutes either. So let's see how season number 2 goes. I'll let you guys know. All right, Stephen Curry wins the MVP again, 2nd straight year. Boris Haywood gets the Rookie of the Year. Happy for him. Tyreke Evans, 6th man again for the Indiana Pacers. Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard. Most Improved Player, Jordan Bell for the Warriors. Coach of the Year, once again, Dwayne Casey for the Raptors. Curry, Westbrook, Giannis, Kawhi, and Cat for First Team NBA. D'Angelo Russell, James Harden, LeBron James, Marvin Bagley, and Anthony Davis for 2nd team. For 3rd team, it's Mike Conley, Luka Doncic, Paul George, Jabari Parker, and Marc Gasol. All defensive 1st team, Chris Paul, Luka Doncic, Kawhi, Giannis, and Rudy Gobert. For the 2nd team, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, Marvin Bagley, Nerlens Noel, and Hassan Whiteside. Happy for Noel up there. All rookie 1st team, we get Boris Haywood up there. Tyrone Wallace, DJ Harlan, Wes Townsend, and Abraham Curry. For the 2nd team, Wally Jinks, Ryan Tinsley, Patrick Pope, Joshua Horsley, and Ernest Folks. All right, so let's move into the playoffs. You can see Golden State taking on LeBron James. The Raptors, again, the 1 seed. And they will face the 4-seeded Philadelphia 76ers. Golden State taking on the Spurs. It's going to be Golden State and OKC versus the Raptors or Nets. The Nets are going to make it into the finals to take on the Warriors, and the Warriors will easily take them out. Stephen Curry once again winning finals MVP. Good for him. Good for the Warriors. Great, freaking NBA. Anyways, retirements, not that great. Nothing of any importance. For the staff retirement, Jacques Vaughn, the Nets assistant coach, has retired. League realignment, we are not doing. Draft lottery, let's take a look here. We have a chance for the 7th overall pick, and we get the 1st overall pick. Let's go! Unbelievable. I can't believe we just got that. I can't wait to show you guys who we pick. We select Damian Early, 21 years old, coming out of Wisconsin. They're saying bad pick, but you know what? He's a 73 overall. We need more forwards than we need guards, unfortunately, so we're going to go ahead and select him and see how he works out. We also have the 20th overall pick in this draft, but we're going to go ahead and flip it for next year. The Raptors, it's top 3 protected. Whatever, it gives us another draft pick for next year. This draft isn't deep, and I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so as you can see it, looking at the draft recap here, if we weren't going to take Early, we would have probably had to take Miller here, and I still want to give Mitchell Robinson a chance to be the center of the future, so I didn't want to go ahead and hinder him. As you can see, just not a lot of great players in this draft class, so we did get one of the better ones. Okay, so we went ahead and signed Early. We're going to go ahead and accept the team options of DSJ and Frank Ntilikina. And as you can see, Jimmy Butler has declined his player option, as well as Hassan Whiteside, but obviously Jimmy Butler would be a guy I would go after. Not so much Hassan Whiteside. And we're going to look at the qualifying offers. We are not going to offer Ron Baker. We'll go ahead and put Mudiay and Deonta Davis, though. Those I will go ahead and do. So now look at this free agency class. If we could bring in a couple of these guys, oh boy, could we have a contender. So what I really want to go after is Cat. If we could bring Cat in, that would be huge. I will give him his player option. I will do the same thing for Jimmy. Give him $29.50 with a player option. See if we can make them happy somehow. We only have $24 million of cap space. I want to see... maybe we can get Porzingis back on the squad. Either way, we've got to clear some cap room here, and we're going to go ahead and do it, and I'll let you know who we end up with. Okay, offering up Nerlens Noel and Jonathan Motley for a first-round pick 2020 from the Magic. We're going to go ahead and take that. All right, here in day number 1 of the moratorium, we have our 4 better players on cap hold, and we are going to renounce the rights to Carroll, Brewer, Wade, and Festus Ezeli. Porzingis signs with the Mavs, Jimmy Butler with the Atlanta Hawks, and Cat with the Minnesota Timberwolves, so that really leaves us stuck like crazy. So what I really want to do then is try and go after Middleton. Maybe we can bring Middleton in at $29 million, offer him up that player ETO. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do at all right there. I don't know what the hell I just did. Okay, so what I wanted to do is kind of see, where's that thing where you can see where they're leaning towards? I guess it doesn't have it right now. So Middleton is a guy that we could bring to play shooting guard, and then I really want to bring a forward in. Maybe Bobby Portis. Hey, the real-life Knicks went ahead and did so why not do it here in the game? I don't want to pay him that much money, though. I'm thinking $24 million. See if he accepts. We'll see what happens. Bobby Portis. There he is agreeing. So Bobby Portis is coming. Middleton has signed with the Bucks, and the Bulls have matched the offer sheet with Bobby Portis. So that is leaving us in a very, very bad spot. I do not want to do a lot here. I don't need that. I don't need a point guard or a shooting guard, really. We really need the forwards. And Hazonia is probably the best we're going to end up with. We could offer him a 5-year deal, and I'm going to try and give him like $12.5 million to bring him back. Let's see. Over at power forward, maybe Trey Lyles can now be the answer. Let's give him that 4-year player option contract. Try and give him a $21 million even deal. See if he accepts that. And then over at center, I don't really want to bring Enes Kanter back. But if that's what we got to do, then we might just have to do it. He is unrestricted. He has one offer out on the table. Ooh, I don't want to spend all my cap room on this guy. If I give him $27.50, no player option, what does that do? Hazonia, he's going to agree to the deal. That takes him off cap hold. We're still looking at Moutier, Baker, and Davis. Lyles will sign with the Nuggets. That's really going to leave us in a bad spot. So now we're looking at Rab. What kind of potential does Rab have? Oh, Rab has a good potential. Let's see if we can pull in Rab for like a 4-year. Oh, I'm down for 4 years, $11 million. That'll give us a good opportunity. And then I really want to get our boy back, Davis. I really do. Or Harry Giles. I'm down with Harry Giles too. But Davis hopefully will be a cheap guy. Oh yeah, we can get him 5 years for like $3 million. I'm down for doing that. Okay, let's see. Enes Kanter is gonna sign with us. It's something. Carmelo Anthony's available. Oh no, I don't know that I want to do that at all. I really don't. I don't know where else to go though. Rab is gonna sign with us. Deonta Davis is gonna sign back with us. Now Emmanuel Mudiay, if we don't take him and we go for a Terry Rozier. Oh, we don't have the money for a Terry Rozier. We do for a Spencer Dinwiddie, but I don't really want to go there. Let's try and sign Justice Winslow because he can help us out at small forward. Let's go with a 12-25 deal for Justice Winslow. I want to see if he signs in. He does. Oh, we can't sign him. What? Okay, then why did you even let me offer him that deal? You freaking idiots. Okay, so the Heat have gone ahead and matched the offer sheet anyway, so we weren't ever going to get him. That leaves us in a really weird spot. Let's see, maybe Tyus Jones. Somebody will probably match the offer sheet to him. Let's just keep going. We got these guys on cap hold. It's not like we're going to lose them if nobody offers them anything. So let's see. What is our roster looking like right now? Our roster currently, we got 2 point guards, 1 shooting guard. I could always move Hazonia or Knox back over. I'm not going to move Knox, though. I could move Hazonia over. Rab. I could move Mitch Rob or Davis over there. But we're probably going to need a shooting guard and maybe another point guard. So if we were to pick up... What would Mudiay want on a contract? See, I don't want to give him all this. Like, I would maybe offer him $6 million. Yeah, he's not going to take that. That's the problem. Shooting guard. Now, Ron Baker, you should be cheap. Oh, he is cheap. Will he come for the league minimum? No, he will not. Okay. Come on, why does it take you away from the guys that you're dealing with? I want to look at Ron Baker. Okay. All right, so he doesn't want to come for the league minimum, but would he come for like 165 instead of... No, he would not. 168? 170. Dude, you put up a cheaper contract than that in the first place. Can you, like, make sense? Fucking Ron Baker making no sense right now. Shooting guard, let's see. Back to Ron Baker, who's an idiot, putting up $1,067,000, and I'm offering him 5 years, and he's telling me no. He's putting it up. You're asking for this. I'm giving you what you want. How about $2 million, you stupid fucker? There we go. Now he signs. Now he's not on cap hold. I don't want to pay Mudiay the money he wants, though. That's the only problem. I don't believe in Mudiay like all that. What would Tyus Jones want? Tyus Jones would be cheap enough. Let's go Tyus Jones for $6,050,000. Boom. Now I can renounce the rights to Emmanuel Mudiay. He can go wherever the hell he feels like going because we no longer need him. All right, let's take a look at training camps. I'll let you guys know what our rotation is going to be. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's going to look like. Boris Haywood up to an 88 overall, DSJ to an 85, Knox to an 83, Ivan Rabb is going to be a 78 overall, And then Enes Kanter back on the New York Knicks. So we have Mitchell Robinson as our sixth man with Mario Hezonja, Frank Ntilikina, and Tyus Jones, as well as Deonta Davis taking some minutes. Reserve/bench warmers will be Rodney McGruder, Ron Baker, Terrence Jones, and our new rookie, Damian Early. Unfortunately, I want to put Damian Early kind of like available. So hopefully he will... I don't think he's going to get a ton of minutes, but if I could take 2 away from everyone and just throw Early out there for like 6 minutes, I'd be happy with that. Let's see how the season goes. I'll let you guys know. Don't look now, but the New York Knicks are the number 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. Russell Westbrook ends up winning MVP this season. Jerome Robinson, Rookie of the Year for the Clippers. Dennis Schroeder, Sixth Man of the Year for the OKC Thunder. Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi, still there with the Raptors. Colin Sexton, Most Improved Player. Coach of the Year, Billy Donovan of the Thunder. Westbrook, Paul, Leonard, Giannis, and Marc Gasol for first team. For the All-NBA second team, Stephen Curry, John Wall, LeBron James, Kristaps Porzingis, and DeAndre Ayton. Third team, Luka Doncic, Damian Lillard, Kevin Durant, Paul George, and Nikola Jokic. Defensive first team, CP3, Luka Doncic, Kawhi, Giannis, and Drummond. Second team, Russell Westbrook, John Wall, Kristaps Porzingis, Jaren Jackson, and DeAndre Ayton. All rookie first team, Jerome Robinson, Eugene Miller, Dino Bosjak, Troy Brown, and Louis Geiger. For the second team, yes, our boy Damian Early, Abraham Curry, Ryan Tinsley, Stan Yates, and Andre Ingram. Look at all these 76ers rookies. Unbelievable. So we go into the postseason, and we're taking the Brooklyn Nets on. We win game number 1. Game number 2, we lose. Game number 3, we lose. Game number 4, we lose. We are desperate here, and we are going to win game number 5. Game number 6, we'll go into the Simcast and take a look at what happens here in game number 6. It's an elimination game on the road in Brooklyn. They take the lead from us in the first quarter. Oh, man, we have got to come back. We're not going to come back. We get blown out of the building, and the Brooklyn Nets are going to take us right out of the first round of the playoffs. So disappointing. At least the Hawks got the better of them, but it will be the Raptors and the Warriors once again, and this time the Raptors are going to get the better of them. Kawhi Leonard has won the Finals MVP, and now it is time to go forth into another offseason. Yeah, I'm going to do 4 years in this rebuild because I feel like it. Zach Randolph is going to retire, as well as Joel Anthony. Nothing really big there. We're not doing any league realignment. The draft lottery, we've got another chance here. We've got the 10th best chance from Charlotte, and we are going to end up with the 10th pick. We also have the 25th pick and the 30th pick, so we'll see if maybe we can't make a move or two and end up in a better spot. I'll let you guys know where we do end up. The Miami Heat have just agreed to send us the 2nd overall pick for our 25th overall, our 30th overall, Deonta Davis, and a couple really far in the future unprotected picks from us. I gave them the 2023 and I gave them the 2021. Those are things I figure aren't going to be great picks anyway, so we still have the 2nd overall pick and the 10th overall pick. And I'm going to try to make a couple more moves. Strike that, reverse it. We still have Deonta Davis. It was actually Ron Baker who I gave them, so it's even a better deal than I even thought it was. All right, we're going to try something here in the draft. This guy is way too good. We have to try and pry him away from the Celtics. I'm going to give them our 2nd overall pick, our 10th overall pick, our 2nd round unprotected pick from 2023, and our 1st round unprotected pick from 2022. Please give him to me. Oh my God, they won't give him up. They just will not give him up. How about if I gave him Damian early? They won't give him up. It's unbelievable. They won't do it. How about with Deonta Davis instead? They're not going to give him for Deonta Davis. Deonta Davis just has no value to them. Rab or Hazonia? I might have to give him Hazonia. They're probably not going to afford him. Nope, they can't afford Hazonia. Jesus. If I give him early and Davis, they won't afford that. Freak. They're killing me. Should I give a pick for next year? Ooh, I don't know. You know what? We have to do it, don't we? Like, let's give the Magic pick. Take back early. They're not going to do it for that. How about with early? They're not going to do it. It's just not happening. All right, hold on. How about... Jeez. Is Enes Kanter's worth enough to them? But, like, do they have anything that I could take off their hands that they're not going to want? No. This isn't good. It's just not going to work out for us. We're not going to get what we want here. So we're going to have to go ahead and choose a man. And honestly, Nathan Joseph is probably the best thing we're going to get. And I'm going to hope... Oh, wait. Hold on. Maybe Jason Neely here. At a forward position. That could be useful. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and take Nathan Joseph. Screw it. We have the 10th overall pick as well. Hopefully, Nathan Joseph is better than what they said he was. Let's see. Turning the draft off right now. Oh my God, really, guys? Turning the draft off right now. He's a 77 overall. Lick my nuts. All right, let's go to skipping to the next user pick. Oh man, we got to go to the 10th overall pick now. See what happens. I can't believe that we couldn't get that. We could not pry him away from the Celtics for whatever reason. With the 10th overall pick, we can get more draft picks. I mean, I could have used those before. I don't like any of this. I could still get more draft picks, but like, I'd rather just pick a guy then at this point. All right, who's left? Whitney, Neely. There we go. We could take that chance on Neely. Glad to see him still there at 10 overall. Our scouts say he's good. We'll find out. Is it going to tell me if he's any good? Nah, probably not. Okay, so we'll go ahead and sim to the end because I'm kind of done with this, and we'll just see the picks in a moment if they're actually any good. Here they are. Dennis. I could not pry Gilbert Dennis away for the life of me. Joseph's a good player, and Neely's actually a pretty decent player, so I'm not super upset. I'm just a little upset. But Joseph and Neely, good players for us. Team options, we're obviously accepting all of these options, I believe. Should I accept Ntilikina? You know what? Screw it. We're going to accept all those options. And then there's going to be all the options of any good players were already accepted. Qualifying offer, I am not offering Magruder a dime. So that puts us here in free agency where there is not a whole lot of anything that we can really deem worth picking up. So I'm not going to go ahead and trade away the entire team. We will renounce the rights to those gentlemen right there. I'll let you guys know if I actually end up doing anything this offseason. Basically, the extent of my signings is going to be Tony Parker and Timofey Mozgov for the league minimum for a season. That's pretty much all I'm going to end up being able to do here. All right, here we go, boys. Going into season number 4, we have Boris Haywood at a 91, DSJ at an 86, Knox at an 87. Mitch Robb is going to move to power forward. He'll be an 83. And then Enes Kanter at an 86 at center. We have Ntilikina, Rab, Joseph, Hazonia, Davis, Early, and Neely are going to get a couple minutes off the bench. Mozgov and Tony Parker are going to be the reserve bench warmers, and hopefully we do a lot better than we did in the previous 3. All right, here we go. Stephen Curry again winning MVP. A little hiccup before, but there he is winning it again. Gilbert Dennis, of course, Rookie of the Year. He's pretty amazing. Sixth Man of the Year, Radu Philemon of the Jazz. Andre Drummond gets Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved, Karl Anthony Towns, and Steve Kerr with the Coach of the Year. Curry, Harden, Kawhi, Giannis, and Kat. For first team, second team, Lillard. Hey, that's a first. Doncic, LeBron, Kevin Durant, and Andre Drummond. Third team, D'Angelo Russell, Chris Paul, Kevin Love, Marvin Bagley, and DeAndre Ayton. Defensive first team, Doncic, Wall, Giannis, Kawhi, and Drummond. Second team defense, Jimmy Butler, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Marvin Bagley, Kevin Durant, and DeAndre Ayton. For the all-rookie first team, it is Gilbert Dennis, Radu Philemon, Simon Bird, Junior Fletcher, and Todd Cowan. Second team, there's Nathan Joseph for us, Malik Isley, Dwayne Turner, Bruno Raja, and Jason Neely for us. So we get 2 guys in the all-rookie second team. We are once again in the postseason taking on the Boston Celtics, and we're going to lose game 1. We're going to win game 2. We're going to lose game 3. We're going to lose game 4. We're going to win game 5. And we are in the exact same situation that we were last season playing against the Brooklyn Nets. And as you can see, we are in a tightly contested game as we go into the fourth quarter. Really tightly contested. But we're taking a nice little lead here. Hopefully we can hang on to it. Let's go ahead and sim through. And we do. So we're going to a game number 7. We're going to roll through this game number 7 pretty quickly, and we're going to lose it. We have been eliminated in 7 games by the Boston Celtics. Another disappointing year. Just like the real-life New York Knicks, we just cannot seem to get past the first round of the playoffs. So into the second round, the Celtics take out the Raptors in 7, another interesting occurrence, and the Brooklyn Nets are back in the playoffs again, taking on the Golden State Warriors. This time they will be swept, and Stephen Curry wins another Finals MVP. Not too much of a surprise, obviously, and we'll move into our final off-season of this rebuild. Player retirements: J.R. Smith, Al Jefferson, Dwayne Wade, Marcin Gortat. Marc Gasol finally is going to retire. That's crazy. Hall of Fame inductees, just Dwayne Wade. Jersey retirements: Dwayne Wade and Marc Gasol get their jerseys retired. And we go to the draft lottery. We might have a chance with some picks here. Let's see if we do. We actually don't have a chance with any picks. That's freaking crazy. We end up with the 18th and 27th overall picks. We probably could have ended up trading them for the center last year. We didn't end up doing it. I will let you guys know who we do end up with. All right, going to try to get the first overall pick using Mario Hazonia. It doesn't appear to be working out at all, and we really aren't getting what we want here, unbelievably enough. Let's see. With Deonta Davis, we get it. Okay, we're taking it. We're going to roll. We're going to see who we can end up with. Come on. Timmy North out of Xavier. 76 overall, probably the best we could end up with. Hopefully he's got some good potential. Hopefully he plays well in simulation. All right, so we signed his deal. Haywood is a 93. We definitely got to take his team option and Knox's team option. We're going to take Early's as well. So we're going to bring all those guys back. Anybody with a good player that had team options is not going to end up declining them, so nobody going to be great out there. We're definitely going to extend DSJ his qualifying offer, as well as Frank Ntilikina. And here we go. Into free agency, Giannis. Oh, man, we've got to unload some deals. I'll let you know what we do. All right, in trying to unload Enes Kanter, we are going to pick up Larry Nance Jr. and a first-round pick unprotected from the Cavs. Then we're going to unload Larry Nance Jr. for some junk, which is cheaper than Larry Nance Jr. We're going to try and dump Kyle Anderson off to the Memphis Grizzlies for a future first. They're not interested in that, but we're going to get a freaking first from them. I don't care if it's 2024. Really, guys? Y'all are killing me right now. How about 2025? Yes. Damian Early going to get shipped off to the Utah Jazz for a future first as well. Giannis signs with the Bucks, but we do get... Oh, Jason Tatum gets his deal matched by the Celtics. So now we got to go back after Bradley Beal because he accepted an offer from us, and I declined it because I wanted to get... Oh, no. I wanted to pull in Tatum, and we weren't able to pull him in. So now I want to see if I could pull Markkanen in instead, because I would probably accept Markkanen over Beal as well. So let's see what happens. Now nobody wants us. Markkanen's going to go with the Bulls. Beal said, F off. I'm going back to the Wizards if you guys are going to be douches. So now we're kind of screwed. I was trying to pick up a really nice player, and now it just looks like we're just going to have to pay our own guys. I mean, I will pay DSJ his $22 million a year for his 5 years because I really like him. And I will pay Mitch Robb his $21 million a year for 5 years, again, because I really like him. They're going to agree to their deals. I'm going to cap hold on Ntilikina. We still have some money, but not a lot. And then if I go after Otto Porter, like, we're not going to get him. So, honestly, I'm just going to let it ride for now. Does Ntilikina even have an offer? He does. He has one offer. If I was to renounce his rights, we would end up with $14 million in cap room. Who could we sign? Could we sign... We're not going to sign Bam Adebayo for that money. We're not going to sign Malink Monk for that money. I'm just trying to see who we could maybe bring in, because now that we don't have Cantor, we can't bring in Thon Maker. We could bring Pau Gasol for the minimum. Oh, we're going for it. We're going for Pau. Oh, he went with the Atlanta Hawks. Damn it. Could we bring in Tristan Thompson for the minimum? No. No, we cannot. Who can we get here? Papagiannis. Would he sign? Nope, he's not signing either. We're going to be screwed. We're going to end up with Muscala. Nope, not even. We're going to end up back with Timofey Mozgov. Somebody shoot me. I hate this game. Alright. Let's just see how things go. Alright, we were never able to get anybody great in free agency this entire rebuild, but we did end up with Boris Hayward being a 93, DSJ an 87, Knox is a 90, Rab is an 80, Mitch Robb is an 83. Ntilikina's an 83. Joseph's an 80 now. So a lot of youth, a lot of good players coming through here. Hopefully we can win a damn playoff series in this final season. I'll let you guys know what happens. We end the season on a 5-game losing streak. Russell Westbrook wins MVP, Rookie of the Year. Desmond Goodman of the Heat. Radu Philemon again, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year as he stays with the Bucks. Jonathan Motley, Most Improved Player. We trade him away, and he becomes most improved player. Coach of the Year, Steve Kerr, Russell Westbrook, Kyrie Irving, Giannis, Kawhi, and Kat for first team. Second team, Luka Doncic, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and DeAndre Ayton. Third team, Mike Conley, Chris Paul, Kristaps Porzingis, Marvin Bagley, and Nikola Jokic. All defensive first team, Lonzo, Luka, Giannis, Kawhi, and DeAndre Ayton. Second team, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, Michael Porter, Marvin Bagley, and Rudy Gobert. All rookie first team, Desmond Goodman, Matthew Richmond, Damon Hall, Timmy North of our New York Knicks, Jimmy Patton, Claude Marshall, Neon Kim, Benjamin Edwards, Terrell Burton, and Larry Beasley for the second team. As you can see, we do make the playoffs, but we are the 7th seed taking on the Toronto Raptors. Let's just go in here for one last run. We're going to rebuild the rotations. They're on a 5-game freaking losing streak, so hopefully it doesn't carry in. And it does. So a 6-game losing streak, but it is a 1-1 series now as we end that losing streak. Now it's a 2-1 series. Now it's a 3-1 series. Now 3-2, so we can go in and at least do a simcast. Come on, at home, in the Garden. Come on, we're in the Garden. At least do something, right? Here we go, and we are going to win Game 6. All right, so if we lose Game 7, we can't feel too bad. We're definitely gonna lose game number 7, and there we go. We're eliminated from the postseason. Unbelievable. Yet again, we just could never get past the first round in this rebuild. So here we go. It is going to be Celtics Warriors. That's a different finals, but it will not be a different result as the Golden State Warriors win. Stephen Curry, your MVP, and that's pretty much it. So I do want to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of something. Here is Haywood, career stats in the rebuild. He's a career 17 points per game player, 5.5 assists. Not what I thought he should be, actually, to be honest. Knox in this rebuild is a 21.2 points a game, 7.8 rebounds guy. That's pretty good. DSJ, 17.7 points a game with 6.2 assists. You know what? Maybe if Haywood was shooting guard and Smith was point guard, maybe we would have had a better chance. Robinson, 8.3 points a game, 8.6 rebounds a game. Ntilikina, really overpaid and overrated, to be honest with you. Joseph, a 9.3 points per game guy. This would be a really good team and really fun team if this was like an actual like franchise that I normally do on my channel, but for a rebuild, it did not work out at all. But look at this. A+, A+, A-, all the 3-pointers that would be hit all over the place. It would be a really fun team to do a My League with. But that's the end of this rebuild, guys. I'm sorry we couldn't really do much with it. We haven't really been having a lot of success with these rebuilds, to be honest with you, but I will do a different game for the next rebuild. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you are new and this is the first video you're ever seeing. Go back, check out the other rebuilds, check out all the franchise content on the channel. Franchise all day, every day here on Franchise Gaming. Take care. Have a good one.